Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does video, and today we are doing a priority video request, and this video is being sponsored by Gen X. Thank you very much again for supporting this channel. You've asked me to go check out Steelheart, and the song is She's Gone. You've given me a specific link, so it looks like it's a live performance video, so that should be kind of cool to go and check out. Am I right in Steelheart, were they the ones that did the music for the Rockstar soundtrack, i.e. the stuff with Steel Dragon? I can't remember if it's off the top of my head, but I believe they are the band that did that. If so, very cool. I always liked the songs off of Steel Dragon. I thought the Rockstar original content soundtrack was a very cool soundtrack. Anyway, we're going to go check this one out in a second. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below. Get involved with the challenges. We have the originals versus covers, and we've got the greatest song ever challenge. Go check those out. Very cool. Details in the description down below. If you want to support the channel, there's multiple ways you can do so. You've got the Patreon. You've also got these priority video requests. That's where you sponsor the video. You can sponsor up to 3 videos. So you send me the links with the 3 videos. The details of how to do so down below. And basically you go straight to the top of the priority requests, and I do your videos usually within 24 to 48 hours and get them uploaded for you. And it's good. It's good value for money for how much you get. So it takes me about 3 hours to do the 3 videos. So your £10 donation to the channel gets so £3.33 an hour. It's a little bit lower than minimum wage. So yeah, it's a good way of supporting. Also, you can do the Rotten Inside Craft Shop or the Bandcamp for the band Nothing Gain. All the details of which are in the description down below. We are going to be scoring this reaction. Now, we're going to score it out differently to how I've been doing scoring earlier, to the first half of the year, or first part of the year. So, we're no longer going to be doing the scored out of 10 categories, etc., etc. We're going to be scoring out of 4, the same way that we are doing the greatest song ever challenge, as it takes it into a more of a vibe and commercial and emotional elements. There's 4 things I'm looking for. So, looking for lyrics. Do they connect with the listener? So do you, when you read them, do you feel something? Do they make sense? Do they take you on a journey? Or are they just kind of lyrics thrown together that make no sense as in the greater scheme? Do you have to work really hard to understand the lyrics? We're looking for melody, either musically or vocally, that connects with the audience. So do you feel what the person's singing? Does it feel like... does it create an emotional... So when you listen to it, do you feel something? Do you connect with it? We're looking for hook. So do you feel like a groove? Does it get you moving? Do you sing along to it? Is there an element to it that by the end of the song you just kind of you kind of get that song in your head? Parts of the song, or even if it's just a snippet of the song, is there a hook that drags you in? And then we're looking over for general appeal. So how much of an audience? If there was 10 people in the room or 100 people in the room, how many of the people would listen to that and go, "That's a good track," or "I like that track"? And that'll be a score at the end, and it'll be kind of my interpretation of what I think it would be. It's there's no real science, it's just my kind of thought process, but we'll go check this one out anyways. This is Steelheart's She's Gone. Gonna count it in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I've got the video here, lyrics here, so if you see me going back and forth, that's because I'm looking at both. So sometimes I'll have the lyrics on that screen, just because if it's a non-video, original video or performance video, I'll just have the lyrics over the top so I can see them. Screaming 80s. So I just read a comment on the original video. She's gone. Just says she left him because he emptied her shampoo every time. I was wrong. I'm to blame. I was so untrue. I can live without love. Well, sounds a little bit set back. got a great range to his voice. So of the time, so 80s. I'm gonna guess either very late 80s or early 91, 92 maybe? Fucking hell. Just realised the lyrics I've got on the official lyrics aren't the same as what he was singing. Only odd bits, but maybe he changed it for the studio. Okay, going for the epic vibe. Nice theatrics, I like it. I like the kind of commitment there by the singer. The singer just to kind of sell it. Great track. So it is definitely of my era. Gen X, I think we probably are about the same age. We must be within a couple of years of each other, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm guessing early 90s then. Because I'm trying to think around the sort of time of... this feels like it was like very much at the time of Skid Row, Youth Gone Wild era, so that would have been Youth Gone Wild, 92, 93, I would say. So that's kind of where I'm thinking this kind of sits in. I really like the track. It's cool. It had nice lyrical content. It's pretty much there's no hidden meaning there. It says it does exactly what it's like Ron Seal. It does exactly what it says on the tin. She's gone out of my life. Oh, she's gone. I find it so hard to go on. I really miss that girl, my love. So there's obviously people. If you're listening to this song and it connects with you, you've obviously gone through some sort of connection with it. You've obviously got some sort of thing that you can relate to the music and the topic matter, so that kind of works really well from that point of view. I like his vocals. I love the classic kind of the high pitch that when they really push up through the scale. Weirdly, when I was younger at that time, I would have hated this style of music. So back in the 90s, I hated that. I preferred a bit more of a gruff. I was listening to things like Cannibal Corpse, Seymour, what other bands was I into? Deicide, early Sepultura. So I was into I was really into that in the early 90s, plus things like Metallica and Megadeth, and so I was into like the more extreme sort of stuff, and then I've kind of slowly moved away, and then now I'm going back to the 90s and I'm back into things like Skid Row and Steelheart. Things like this would be the sort of thing I'm back now listening to, weirdly. Maybe I'm just getting old. So I really thought the lyrics worked really well. Great melody, nice and hooky. I think the area that it would probably in the new scoring system, I think crossover appeal, it polarizes people with that style of vocal. People will like it, and then you'll get people that'll go, oh, it's a bit boring, the song, or it doesn't have a lot going on with it, and then they'll hear his voice and go, bloody hell, it's just ear piercing. It's like a dog whistle going off. Stuff like that, you're going to get that, which is why I think it scores down in that area for me. But I like it. It's a cool track. But I think in the general scheme of things, it's only going to be a select audience again that's going to appreciate it, just because it is going to polarise people from a vocal point of view, I would say. It does sound dated of its time. It feels like it, as I said, it feels very early 90s, and there are songs from the early 90s. If you can think, we would have had Vulgar Display of Power would have been out by now, because it would have been, what, 89, 90 would have been Cowboys from Hell. So yeah, around this sort of time we'd have had Vulgar Display of Power. You put Vulgar Display of Power, it doesn't sound from the 90s. It could have been from any genre. It's just a crossover album. So yeah, don't know why I'm talking about that though. Anyway, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave comments down below, get involved with the challenges. That of course is how Dave does it.